strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Ready to go? So in now for Colorado, Rex Penn.
Number 0.
And that one pulled foul. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's a ball. In the air, out towards left center. Lee settles underneath it, corrals it, and there's one down. And now Hunter McQueen blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Leon Sands digging in for the Rockies. This one popped up. Bailey makes the catch, inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Now it's the Giants' turn. Back here at Oracle Park, today's starting pitcher, Tristan McKenzie.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
That's outside.
That's in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Willie Adames stands in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Matt Chapman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These 2 are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 left for San Francisco. We played an inning. No score. Back here in San Francisco. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Verlander back to work. Tap foul at the plate. Verlander, the former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does, and you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
Jordan Walker, the next to hit, takes ball one. Foul ball there. One out, base is empty.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. And here's the rookie catcher, Mayor Fontenot. Swings through that.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Rockies are down quietly. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. The pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one is absolutely belted way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And up next for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey. That is upstairs for ball 1. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Just missed. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it stays fair.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Sam Huff in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Termarr Johnson. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, these Rockies definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play.
And that's their first base runner of the game. Now it's the right fielder, Esteury Ruiz. Fought off foul. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. Ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Rex Penn digging in for the Rockies. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. He goes down looking. So 1 left for Colorado, and we are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the batting order turns over, and now Tyler Fitzgerald. Down and away for ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
And that one clips the corner. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. That misses. 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Reached on an infield single his first time. Inside. 1-0. 2 out, space is empty. Up the middle. And that one handled. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
Makes the grab on the run, and that'll do it. Giants leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. New inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Hunter McQueen.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a foul out of play. And now 1-2. And delivers outside. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Popped up, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Puts a bunt down. To Adonis, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So here's the cleanup hitter, Victor Scott. His first at bat was a strikeout. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
Gets the bunt down the right side to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, one out. Jordan Walker digging in for the Rockies. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around third. He will score, and they take the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Wastes no time there. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Puts a bunt down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Termarr Johnson digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. Puts a bunt down. Huff throws to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Number 10, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Matt Chapman. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Chapman, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner. 31 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Making 7 strikeouts for him.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
No,
that one drifts inside. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's in there at the knees. Check swing, went around. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Patrick Bailey will hit next. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Flores, the runner at first with 2 gone. And misses inside. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Into center. Scott on the move. Got it. Nice grab. And that's the end. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that's foul. Ball 1 there. And that's down and away.
1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Next for Colorado, Hunter McQueen. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And that is the third out of the year. Back here at Oracle Park. And now the first baseman, Sam Huff. There's the strike.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
That's too low, and it's 2-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch is outside. And that drops in for a strike.
3-2.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ruiz makes the grab. One up, one down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bunting for a hit, and that's a foul ball. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Scott sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And that all set for the top of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Leon Sands. Verlander back to work. Ripped on a line. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So digging in, Victor Scott, 1 for 2. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Walker now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next offering misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. The throw to first, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here in San Francisco. Well, we go bottom 6, and digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Now no pitch is called, and a balk being signaled by Ed Drummond, the home plate umpire. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Yastrzemski in the box now. Takes strike 1. Off the mark there. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Flores in the box now. Takes strike 1. Fouled off down the right side.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
One and 2 here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. So bases loaded with 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Sam Huff.
And it really looks like these hitters have been.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Marquise Grissom Jr.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
A little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And a swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tristan Beck.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Miller also getting ready. That one misses. Now 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Out towards right center field. Lee sizing this one up. Brings it in. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So now a pinch hitter, Storm Ball.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Misses inside. And now it's even 1-1. Fontenot leads off first with 1 away. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Over to second for 1. And that's 2. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Out to short. No play. That's an infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage.
Manager out of the dugout. Now on the bump, Carl Edwards Jr.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Check swing, called strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or eat.
Goes down looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
The shortstop takes the ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses, and that's ball 3. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Count is 3-2.
Stays alive.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ruiz under it. Out number 2. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Just off the inside edge. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Hard liner. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th, and here is Esteury Ruiz. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. Fly ball down the line, and that's a fair ball. Back to the top of the order now. Rex Penn digging in for the Rockies. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And that misses. And that's ball 1. And that's just foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering upstairs. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run.
No, he's
on
out.
the money. Nice play. So up next, Leon Sands. 1 for 3. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Randy Rodriguez up and throwing. Rogers getting cranked up as well.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at bat alive.
That one not close, and the count is 2-2. And there's a ball. One away with a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Puts a bunt down. Fitzgerald. It's safe at first, the bunt single.
Just a huge moment in this game, Boog. This is zero wiggle room for error on these plays, and to do it with the pressure of being late in this game, wow, that was really impressive.
2 outs, runner at first. Jordan Walker digging in for the Rockies. Ball in the dirt, blocked. On the inside corner for a strike. Scott leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball right side. Fitzgerald tosses to first, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Now at the plate. So they turn to their closer, P.J. Delahanty. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And that one upstairs. The next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. The Giants trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line to left. And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 2 outs, base is empty. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Randy Rodriguez. Fontenot in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, Really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. On the ground, Fitzgerald tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Next to hit for the Rockies, Termarr Johnson. On the ground to first. Huff takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Ball swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Keaton Wynn preparing to come on if needed. Ray getting loose as well. The 1-1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the bottom 9. And digging in for San Francisco, Sam Huff. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. There's the strike.
0-2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Coming on. Hauls it in, 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. And it's fouled away. The Rockies leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, one of the toughest things for a guy coming to close out a ball game is to pitch, go sit down, come back out, and be effective to get the save. Well, he did exactly that today. He got 5 outs instead of the usual 3 to secure the W for his guys.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.